So ladies and gentlemen, last episode we did this. So last episode we basically did this whole thing, right? These buttons. So today's episode is also going to be about buttons, but not just buttons. So what I just did right now, I went to my HTML code and I wrote button. So usually what we had before, we just had this button goes, button roms. But I'm putting button, spacebar, and then I put the other two. So why did I do that, you might ask? Because right here I found out this code and this code is the exact same thing. So instead of having two codes just copy pasting, you can just take this, put it up here, dot button, do that. So right now, if I reload, it's gonna be looking like this. This is not how it looked before. So if I put the code right here, and if I remove all of this, just like this, the exact same thing is gonna happen. Wait, what? Yeah, now this is what's gonna happen. We get what we need to get because we did this. So the rest of it is what we're gonna be doing right now. Button, roms, and then for that, we're just gonna. This is the wrong brackets. Wrong brackets. Don't insult the brackets. So right here, we're just gonna write background color, and you're gonna put some cool color. I'm just gonna put a bit of blue. So we're gonna show you two methods today on how you can change how your background looks like. So I'm just gonna make it look a bit, yeah, that looks good. So this one is a light color, and I'm gonna write color FFF. That's white. That's basically white. So I'm actually going to copy this. Actually, I don't need to copy because we're going to be doing different things. So for now, if I reload, you're going to see this looks like this, right? That looks nice, actually. But the other thing is not yet there because we didn't add that attribute right now. So we're going to do that right here, right now. So we're going to write border. So this is a different thing you guys can do, but it looks very nice. So we'll see. You can just do border. I'm going to do 3 pixels. You can do whatever pixel you want. Solid. And you're going to put a color. So I'm going to be putting the exact same color we use right here. And we're going to paste that, semicolon, and I'm going to put a color, and the color is also the same color that we just used up there. So let's do this. Reload again, and you get this. So this one is actually very most used ones because it has the transparency in the middle, and it has the border, and then like that. So that's what I'm going to be using right now. So before I do that, I'm actually gonna darken this thing a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm gonna copy that. Nope. Copy that. Paste that right here, and paste that right here. Whoops, what's happening here? Let's go to full screen. So when we reload, now it's a bit darker. I like that a lot. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the exact same thing right here. Control C. And we're going to paste that right here. Whoops, is happening. So that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to change the color from whatever this is to a bit of white. Because white looks nice. So when we're going to reload, this is how it looks. To me, it looks actually very nice. But you can edit it if you wanted to. I'm actually going to test how is it going to see if I do this. I don't know, actually. I think if you darken this color a bit more, it looks much better. So you guys have to see what's good for your website. This is what I feel is good for my website. So I'm just going to do this. Reload. And it looks a bit darker. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just stand with the white. The white already looks pretty cool. Now today I'm going to show you something else. It's called transition. So before we put transition, we're going to do a lot of stuff right here, right? So first we're going to do link. Yep, after you put link, you're going to write dot button visited. So this shows what happened if you click the button and what's going to happen. It shows that this button is a link and the other buttons are not links. So that's what it do. So you're going to do the exact same thing for the other two also. So right down here, I put button roms link visited. So I'm going to copy this whole line. We're going to copy this whole line and we're going to paste this whole line right here. Whoops. You're going to paste it right here and you're just going to remove roms, and you're going to put ghost. So I did a mistake right here. As you guys can see, I did not put roms. So that's going to do a lot of mistakes in your things. Just make sure you look at what you're doing. Don't be like me, don't be like Hans, don't do this. So now you're not going to see a difference no matter how many times I'm going to load. You're not going to see any difference because the light went off. 1 second, just 1 second. Let me fix the light. Sorry, I just fixed my light. The light just went off. So we did this, and I told you you're not going to see a difference. Why aren't you going to see a difference? Because when you click it and when you visit it, they're going to be the exact same thing, but we're going to do a different change. Whenever you hover over it, or once you already clicked it, what's going to happen? So that's what we're going to do right now. First, you're going to write button, then you're going to write hover. After you write hover, you're going to write button, and then you're going to write active. So right here, you just have curly braces, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a comment. Just put a comment. So I'm going to call this comment hover so that I understand what's actually going to happen. So you're going to do the exact same thing, but with button ROMs and button go. So I'm just going to copy this. You're going to copy this, paste that right there, and you're going to change that. Hover, active. Do that again here, hover, and active. Now another thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be removing this color, white color. Now it's not going to affect the original code because this is all under hover and that. So it's not going to affect the original code. So we remove that. Now right here we're going to write background color. Background color, 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 color. And I'm going to copy the exact same color we use here. Control C. What? Copy that again. Some problems, technical issues. But now if we reload it, you're going to see it's going to light up. See, it looks nice, right? It lights up whenever your mouse goes over it. So that looks good. But to make it look better, I'm going to darken it a bit. No, actually, no. Let's put it back to normal. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to make it go back to normal. And I'm going to darken this a bit. So that looks good. So whenever we reload, you're going to see, you're going to still have the border around it, but it's going to have a darker like lining on the inside. So that looks pretty good. But if you want to make it look better, you can remove the border and use background. But I'm just going to go ahead with what I have right now because it looks good. Yeah, this looks nice actually. I like it a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, I did a bit of a change. I reloaded it so that it looks like that. But then you see this background problem, right? So we're just going to go right here, color, and we're going to make it white. Whoops, whoops, whoops. White. So whenever we go reload, I meant, it becomes white whenever you hover over it. So that looks nice. That looks beautiful. Now another thing, you see it just pops out right there. I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to write transition. Then I'm going to write border, transition for the border. It will take 0.5 seconds, comma, for the background color, it takes 0.5 seconds also there. And for the color, this is the normal color, it's also going to take 0.5 seconds, semicolon. So whenever we reload, you see it doesn't just pop out of nowhere. It takes time, right? So that looks pretty nice. I like that a lot. So this is a very small episode, well, it's a longer episode on buttons. So we just made our buttons look a bit better than last episode's buttons, but it looks good. So this is very much complex CSS that we just did right now, but I like it a lot, and we're going to do this a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification icon so that you can not miss any other video that's going to come out of my channel. Because this is a very big killer web page project. See you guys in the next lecture.